and at the beat. But upstairs they can feel it in their feet when we get live from the basement. You can feel it in your face when we get live from the basement.
So how does this project to you different from the other projects that you put out?
Well, I think this project is my most well-rounded project. This project has something for everybody, for any style of R&B listener. You know what I mean? Like there's something, from a production standpoint, a writing standpoint, even a vocal standpoint. There's something on it for everybody, and that's what we really wanted to set out to do differently. Like we didn't want to alienate anybody on this project. We wanted to do something where, whoever you are, if you turn this CD on, you're going to find a few things that make sense for you.
So in an era where hip hop is a little more heavily influenced, did you feel the need to, like you had to add so many hip hop artists on this project?
I didn't feel like I had to add hip hop artists. I just wanted to. I'm a fan. I'm a fan and a friend of most of these guys, and so, to me, doing a whole project by yourself is kind of boring. I was like, man, let me call some friends. Let's get in the studio. Let's turn up. Let's get some drinks pouring. Let's get some, festivities going, and let's make some music. Let's make it the old school way. Like let's have fun. Let's get in and make magic. Like let's break minds, come in and think alike, get on the same wavelength and vibe out. I think that process is important. You know what I mean? The camaraderie between artists, writers, whoever. Like I think people need to see that. Artists working together, and in our community, seeing Black people work together and do something great. I think it's an awesome part of the process.
I think so too, but so many people judge you for that. But I think you were able to mesh that well to kind of merge the true hip hop. The true R&B as well as hip hop, and do it well.
Yeah. People that judge it ultimately, like more or less, they're people that probably don't do it, and they just want what they want. They want to hear what they want to hear, and that's okay. You know what I mean? There's something on the album for you. You know what I mean? There's some songs with no features. And if this one doesn't work for you, I have 6 more albums that you can go and choose some music from to fit you. And if you don't like those albums, listen, maybe you'll like Anthony Hamilton. I don't know. Maybe you'll like Kate Michelle. There's some music out there for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't get caught up into what somebody wants from me. I make music, based on, my life experience. You know what I mean? I produce music based on how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? I'm honest and true to me. And I pray that's what they feel when they listen to my music. And if my honesty is not for them, then it's just not for them.
Absolutely. So what is your most personal song on this project, you think?
Probably Better For You. That was a real argument.
Oh, okay. So you put, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, so social media gets you caught up, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody monitoring your likes, monitoring your follows, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you done follow 4 girls today, what's going on? All in bikini,
Ain't that
like
the
that
truth?
type of thing. So
That's the truth.
That's how Better For You came about, you know what I'm saying?
So you out in these streets being fast is what you're saying?
Say what?
So you out in these streets being fast is what you're saying, huh? Like in all these girls' pictures.
I'm saying it's my social media. I can do whatever I want to do with my social media.
You better say it.
The point of social media is to follow people and interact and have a good time on social media.
And be
We're
social.
not doing it in my living room. This is social media. The point of Instagram is to follow people, and people follow you back. Right. I am participating in a social service that has been given to me by the people.
For the people, by the people.
For the people, for the people, by the people.
Tank for president.
Yeah.
So my question.
I might win this year.
I'm trying to tell you.
You might win.
Hey.
Might win.
You can live through anything if Trump made it. So my question is, like, how many kids do you think your song "Effing With Me" has attributed to since you dropped it?
Oh man, I'm hoping I'm at least 20 in.
Damn.
I'm hoping I'm at least 20 in. I want to be part of the baby boom crisis. I want it to be a crisis where like there are too many babies being born. It's a crisis. Turn Tank CD off. I want them to boycott it. You know what I'm saying? I want them to boycott the CD. You know what I'm saying? I want the government to step in and say we can't have no more children being born. The hospitals are too full. We're gonna have to raise taxes. That's what I want to happen.
See, I think you lowballing that number because we play that on our midnight Mr. Nasty Time mix, and I'm sure that it is more than 20 kids that were, they can credit that song.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah, and Country, my co-host here, has about 5 of them on the time.
Whatever. Listen,
I don't like to inflate my own numbers. So if y'all telling me that I'm in a different tax bracket and a different space with this thing, then I'm a believe. I'm a rock with you.
All I'm saying is that it might be some little big countries running around here just because of effing with you, effing with me, because they've been effing with me.
Well, good job. Good job. That's what I would say to you. Good job.
Don't be encouraging that, man. I gotta ask you, like, being in this industry, like, how is it difficult to like maintain like sanity? Like when you got like these tens of thousands and millions of women like screaming your name, like I wouldn't be able to handle it. Wouldn't be able to handle it.
You know what? I tell you like this. It's easy, very easy, to lose yourself in the entertainment world because you have access to everything. And depending on what your personality is, whether you have an addictive personality, whether you overindulge or whatever it is, you can get your hands on pretty much anything from drugs to women to whatever, money. And, if you're not careful, you can find yourself in love with the wrong things. You could find yourself feeling the need to operate or function, with the wrong things present, either around you or in your system. So it's really just about the access, you know what I mean, and how one deals with that. I thank God I have the foundation that I have. I thank God that, I had action at girls, in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't just start being cool when I started singing R&B music. I was cool at church. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing my gospel, playing the organ, I was that guy. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't new. It was a different experience, and it definitely took some getting used to because it was a bigger stage, a bigger arena. But with the foundation that I had been given, and I just, I was able to handle it. It's not for everybody. I will say that this is not for everybody. You know what I mean? This is not. It's not for the faint of heart. You know what I mean? If your mind is not ready for this type of thing, then you see the results of of what can happen when you do something wrong and social media comes after you and the press comes after you. You see certain artists crack under the pressure and things like that. So it's a tough space, man.
Absolutely. So you are also on Born Again Virgin, and you play the character Donovan. So how much of yourself do you see in your character?
Well, I mean, I respect women. I was raised by strong women. So, respecting the idea of what a woman wants to do with her body, her mind, what have you, like that's always been implemented into my teaching. So, that part of it came natural. Actually abstaining from sex, well, that's tough. That's different. We got to figure that part out. Go somewhere where we get that.
I was going to ask you, could you do that?
He did 3 months.
Yeah, I tried once. It didn't work out that long. But, it's that's natural for me. And I think, it's written well enough to where, I can make it me. I can make it natural. You know what I'm saying? I can really get into the character and understand what it is, because it's just about trying to understand and appreciate something other than sex. Finding other things that a person has to offer that are beautiful. And I'm able to do that. So it's been a very great show, man. It's been a very great opportunity to really get in there and get this acting thing pushed to a whole nother level.
So I was watching the season finale the other day, and I have a question about that. The last scene, you were kissing Jenna. So my question is, did Donovan GTD?
Did Donovan what?
GTD.
GTD, get the draws.
Okay, I ain't heard that one. GTD.
Yeah.
Get the draws.
Get the draws. Okay. No, Donovan has not gotten the draws. Donovan is still dusty. He's still dry. He's still waiting on his opportunity, but he still likes her a lot.
But that last scene was kind of risky. It looked like she was trying to take you in the bedroom on that last scene. I'm just going by the last scene.
Yeah, she's trying to take me somewhere, but at the end of the day, we might play around a little bit, but she's still holding true to her thing. So, it is what it is.
I think there should be a written rule that, like, if you like me, like, you should, like, we should be, like, liking each other physically. I think that should happen.
Hey man, listen. There's nothing wrong with making your own rules and creating your own standards, young man. You live the life you want to live because you choose to. It's your right.
So I would take it that sex to you is very important in a relationship, correct?
I think sex is very important in any relationship. I don't think it's just important in my relationship. I think it's important. You know what I'm saying? Sexual compatibility is the most important. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to know if them two bodies is gonna work together. You might dance to a different rhythm than I'm used to dancing to. So we got to figure out if we can dance together. If not, I got to go find me another dancing partner. Amen.
That's it. Man. Amen and amen.
Well, cool. So we know that you are short on time, so we're not going to hold you too long. But we know that you are on tour, correct?
Yeah. We're finishing up. We're another week, and we're out.
Well, I saw some tour dates. I noticed that there was a big gap in between, like, April 29th and then, like, May 20th. Is there something going on in between those dates?
Well, we were, like, filling in those dates, but then, I was like, well, let's just hold off because we might do an overseas run, which may start in May. So we didn't go back into filling in those dates. So we just kind of stopped there and said, let's just hold off and see if we can take advantage of this cool opportunity we're being offered.
Okay. Now, I do want to ask you about this B-Day single with Breezy and Sage. How was it working with those guys?
I've been working with those guys for a long time. So, it's just the homies coming together, man, to do something cool. Continue to make history musically. And, this one, I think we got the opportunity to do something really, really big with this one. The response to it, from radio, from press, from everybody, it's just been, it's been unanimous. So I think we're going to see some big things happen with this record.
Nah, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting in the studio with Breezy, I know it's like crazy shit. Like, I know it is, like, right?
What it is that, that kid is a very talented kid, man, like extremely talented. And, I'm one of the rare people that can actually challenge him, you know what I'm saying, and push him, to go to a higher level in whatever it is that he's doing. So it's always good when we're in the studio because, I can watch him and let some of that young juice rub off on me, and then, I can give him some of this seasoned business, you know what I'm saying, and give him some of this excellence as well. So, it's a great interaction, man. We always come up with something crazy whenever we're in there.
Cool. I have one more question for you. Our tonight's topic is there a double standard when it comes to cheating? Like, are men and women treated differently when people find out that they are cheating? What are your thoughts on that?
So there's a double standard in life. And I won't say it's unfortunate. I will say it kind of is what it is, I don't want to see a woman trying to be a man. I don't want to see a woman, trying to do anything that a man does. And when I say that, I mean in terms of what those double standards are. And it's hard because I think that some women see it as a disrespect, but you have to consider this. To us and to everybody, you're the more precious creature. You know what I mean? Like, you're the more, I don't know, there's more attention paid to detail when it comes to a woman. You know what I mean? And so there are those fine things and those fine moments where, you don't want a woman to lose the thing that makes her a woman. You know what I mean? That essence and this I don't know, this purity, this thing that makes a woman, special to this universe. A man, is a creature that has oftentimes been viewed as disposable. A man there's always going to be another man to like you. Always going to be, you know what I'm saying, there's that in terms of a man, another man to fight, another man to do this. But in terms of a woman, a good woman, you know what I mean? When you find that, like you find something, I mean, it's a jewel, you know what I mean? And so hence comes the standards where it's not us putting you down, it's us putting you up in this space to where we never want to see you flawed as we're flawed. Men, we're flawed. We're built incorrectly.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And we prove it every single day. A woman, is the closest thing to perfection we're going to get. And we never want to lose that.
That was nicely put. Look at you.
I got one more question. What's your favorite part of a woman's body?
Feet.
Feet.
Yeah, my co-host wasn't expecting that at all.
Okay, I need answers.
If she ain't got pretty feet, I can't stay long.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That makes
Can't have
sense.
hammer time on the toes. I got you. Okay.
Nope. No, you don't want it.
So, for those who are sleeping on this album, we want to wake them up. Let them know where they can cop this album. Like right now, RET.
Say it again?
I said, for those who are sleeping on this album, we want to wake them up. Please tell them where they can download this album.
You can get this album everywhere, man. You can stream it. With every streaming service, you can go on to iTunes. You can go into the stores and grab it. It's just $10. Take $10 and get yourself some quality R&B, some quality music. If you see that I'm doing a show near you, trust me, come to the show. I promise you, I will change your life. I will change your perception of what you view an R&B artist to be. And just give me that opportunity. If you don't like me after that, then cool. I had my shot. I blew it. But I promise you I won't.
So, with your concerts, do I need to bring my homegirls to your concert, or am I bringing my man? Like, who are you performing for?
You could bring either. Like, you could bring your homegirls, you know what I'm saying, and get all the way turned up and look for something to do afterwards. Or you can bring your man, you know what I'm saying, get all the way turned up and be sure you're going to have something to do afterwards. Maybe you can dip off to the bathroom or something if you're feeling that kind of way. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's for all of the above.
Exactly. I know you have a petty name. What's your petty name, Tank, before we let you go?
My who?
Your petty name.
My petty name?
Yeah, you like Petty Vandross or something like that?
No, I don't think I have a petty name. I didn't think I knew people were making up petty names. I think now that you said something, I gotta figure me one out.
Yeah, you need one.
You gotta figure one out.
Yes, so we're gonna help you with that.
I gotta find me a petty name. So this means anytime I'm being petty, that's my name.
That's your name.
That's your name, right?
Oh, okay.
And you got to use the hashtag. So whenever you're saying something petty, you got to use your hashtag and whatever name you come up with.
I got it. Okay, I gotta think of something good because
Yeah.
when I say my petty name, I want the world to know.
Exactly. Like me, like I'm Petty Vandross.
You know what? I already got it. I already got mine.
What's that?
Officer Petty.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Love it.
Oh yeah, Officer Petty has just stepped in the building.
There you go.
Serious point blank. I'm putting petties on all you niggas. I'm being petty on all y'all.
Hey, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Officer Petty is Tank. Tank is Officer Petty. Well, Tank, we appreciate you for taking the time out to chop it up with us here in the live basement on thecore94.com, man. We look forward to great things from you. And, yeah, this album is slamming, bro. We appreciate it.
And next time you're in Houston, you got to come hang with us.
Absolutely. I appreciate y'all so much.
All right. Well, you have a good evening.
All right, you too.
All right. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tank.
Slowing down.